What's up? This is O'Donnell here, and this is the FFA on Wasteland. And this commentary is mainly I'm going to be talking about some things people have, it's issues in Modern Warfare 2. People have been discussing about ever since the game started, like overpowered kill streaks and guns. And also things like nuke boosters. And what else? I'll also be talking about the FFA, the free-for-all spawning system. So these all have been issues that people have been talking about in Modern Warfare 2. And obviously people, there's a lot of rants about it on the internet. So I'm going to be giving my opinions on them. Most of them are actually positive, not negative, so this is different from the ordinary. But just to give a little intro about the gameplay, this gameplay isn't like my best gameplay. It's not extraordinary. I'm not sure if I win because there were actually a pair of nuke boosters in this game, and it was really funny because they just would not stop. I kept on killing them, and then they would move to a new spot, start boosting again. And then I'd kill them again, and they would just switch to a new spot every time. They just don't know when to stop. But I came pretty close to their score, so I think they were pretty pissed off though. But it serves them right. So I think the first thing I'll be talking about is overpowered guns, kill streaks, perks, mainly perks, or just unfair perks, as some people say, like. For example, if you watch Modern Warfare 2 videos, you've probably heard about people saying that Commando is all like unfair and noobish. Well, I don't think so. I mean, I don't use Commando, but I still don't think it's like a new perk or it's like unfair or anything. Because if it's the first yellow perk you get in the game, so it's not hard to acquire. So that means anybody can have this perk. If it's so like unfair and like overpowered, whatever, then why don't you use it? You meaning just the people who say that Commando is cheap and retarded. And because everybody can use it, it's not unfair. If only a few certain people, like hackers or something, were able to use it, then obviously it's unfair and cheating and stuff. But there's no reason to say that Commando isn't unfair. Yes, it has an advantage that you can increase your melee distance, but that's the whole point of the perk. And when you have Commando, you don't have the other advantages that people have with the other yellow perks, like Ninja and Steady Aim. You don't have those advantages, so it balances out, like how perks are supposed to be. And then overpowered guns. I think that, the overpowered guns, I guess it's not too much of a problem now. Not too many people are like ranting about it much, but it's still, I still hear a few people talking about it. Well, overpowered guns, it's kind of like a general topic, because most of the guns in this game are fairly balanced. And they give you good guns to start off with, like the Scar and Tar 21. They come in earlier levels, so it's not too bad of a problem. So far I've been talking positive, but then there's negative. I'll be moving on to negative stuff like the nuke boosters. Many people have been saying take out tactical insertion. Well, that may be the case. Because, tactical insertion is a great equipment to use, in domination and stuff. Domination, demolition, those game types, it's good to use tactical insertions. But they're just being put to the wrong use, especially because they took away third-person cage match. So all the people who like to boost on that, they're now coming into free-for-all and boosting there. So it's really becoming a pain in the ass for many people who play this game. But that's just something that I don't think Infinity Ward will fix. because they really haven't fixed much that like people, they have to really listen to the people, the players of the game. They haven't listened to them too much, so I doubt they're gonna fix anything about this. So anyways, so that's about, so far I've covered tactical insurgents and overpowered kill streaks and guns. And now finally one of the main points is the FFA spawning system. And you know, everybody knows how when you're in FFA, a lot of times a person spawns right behind you, and you know, it gets really pissed off, or I get really pissed off, we get pissed off sometimes. But I mean, you can't blame the spawning system saying it's bad all the time, because let's just take for example a map like Terminal. That's the one that just popped up in my mind maybe. And so on Terminal, like, okay, for FFA, there's 8 people who can spawn on the map at the same time. And so there's probably 8 spawning systems. That's the most likely. At the most, probably 10. But so on a map like Terminal, that's like a fairly medium-sized map. It's like a small to medium-sized map. And so when you spawn, there's most likely gonna be a person next to you, because there's assigned spawning systems. It's not just like the server or whatever is picking that the thing. The server, yeah, the servers. It's not just picking a random like square foot of area for you to spawn on. There's selected areas, the spawn points, and it's actually selecting a random one. I'm just blabbering. Oh god, I don't know. I'm just really tired right now. My words are a little bit jabberish, so forgive me. But anyways, so the server picks out of like the 8 to 10 spawning systems, it picks one. And if there's a full game of free-for-all, there's most likely going to be someone spawning or being next to the place you spawn. And that goes vice versa. If you're not spawning, there's most likely going to be someone soon that's going to spawn next to you. Because FFA, it's a fast-paced, it's a pretty fast-paced game, because lots of shooting, because there's people everywhere. And so I don't blame the spawning system too much, but because the spawning system, like, people spawn next to you, I like to take advantage, and most people do take advantage. At least most people who are on Machinima and YouTube, they take advantage of this by putting claymores and just in their flanks and in front of them. So when people do spawn in their proximity, they don't die. And so by just taking advantage of it, it won't be as bad, because if you just run out there and just try killing people, most likely you're going to do pretty crappy at this game, or at least in free-for-all. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to say, is that don't blame the game too much for everything. It's not always, you know, the game's fault. Just try taking advantage, and also just have fun, because that's the main purpose of the game. Have fun. Because I mean, it's not all about the scores and the kill streaks or whatever scores. Because I just like the fun of it, and I like just mixing stuff up. Because I mean, I don't have like an awesome KD. Just proves how like I don't really care about scores. Like my KD isn't even like 1. It's like 0.98 or something. I don't know. But you know, just switch around just switch around with the weapons. Like if you're getting bored of like a certain combination, just switch to like another combination. So like, or try new things like no scope only or throwing knives or something. So anyways, this pretty much wraps up the game. And yeah, I lost by a few kills. Can't really see it on my screen here. But so just, you know, nowadays, you know, like now new games are coming out. Modern Warfare 2 is getting old, so this commentary is a little bit old, but still, just have fun, and I don't know, don't do drunk driving. Okay, anyways, see ya.